And then I guess the other question, now that I've made that point, Roy Moore, what's going to happen? What happens to the Republican Party? He's ahead again, I think, theoretically. And they're saying that he may even be ahead more because people won't admit they're voting for him. Do you expect him to win, and will he be seated? And what's the ethics?
Well, the polls say that he has to be seated. The Constitution says he has to. As the polls say he's going to win, the Constitution says he has to be seated.
Okay.
But if I'm President Trump running in 4 years, I would just say, are you better off now than you were when I was elected?
Oh, I've heard that question before. That's a good one.
And it's a great question.
Yeah.
And I saw one of those articles, an African-American woman who had been a strong Democrat, but she said, I have to admit, I'm doing a lot better since President Trump took office. Now, that's a powerful statement. And there's a lot of folks out there who, under the previous 8 years, felt like their job was always on the chopping block. And now, on the margin, but definitely, they're making more money.
Were you there for Senator Franken's speech?
No, I've watched it, but I wasn't in the chamber.
Okay. So if Roy Moore gets elected and he's going to be seated, is Al Franken going to follow? I don't understand why he didn't resign that day. He's like, it's like things could change, right? Is he going to resign?
You know, I can't get inside Al Franken's mind, but clearly he was drummed out. He did not have to quit. He was probably told by Chuck Schumer, you're going to lose your committee assignments.
It gives him a platform to attack Trump on and tell him to resign. I saw it. Cory Booker said it on Friday, I think. He said, look, Senator Franken's done the right thing when his Trump resigned. He immediately, and it almost looked like it was coordinated.
It might be. I can't get inside their mind. I do think he was drummed out. There was no due process. Whatever you think about it, you got to have due process in our country. You can't have kangaroo courts. You have to allow people to be presented with evidence and to refute it.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.